Hello everyone. I didn't quite finish. I ran out of gas. I'm gonna go get some more gas right now and put it into the pressure washer. And I'll finish the garage in a little bit. Noticeably, a lot of times the bird poop on the cement and it leaves the bird poop. So I usually use the pressure washer to kind of clean it up a little bit, sanitize everything. Sanitize everything. A lot of times most times I leave the birds on the one on the inside and one on the outside because she'd be making a lot of noise. Well, either or be making a lot of noise. And be mindful, I'm in the housing area to where they have HOA, so that can be a problem when you're owning a bird. A lot of people will call uh, the HOA association, making complaint. Um, Good thing I got good neighbors. There's always one though. There's always one. Remember that. Whenever you're owning a bird or in an area with HOA, there's always somebody who's gonna always complain about every little thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this thing taken care of. You see me? Hold on. I'm trying to get it to follow me, y'all. Hold on. All right. You're gonna always have somebody in the HOA who's gonna complain. I guess to feel important in life. I don't know what it is, but every little thing they'll nitpick and say something, mention it by email, or they don't come see me. No, they don't come see the person that they have a problem with. But one thing about it, to address the situation, I made sure that I communicate with my neighbors to see if the birds are making too much noise, and if they are making too much noise, because I keep them in the garage instead of leaving the garage door to get that circulation going and to air it out. I won't leave it open as long. I keep it open for like good 5 minutes, stay out there with the birds until they start making too much noise. When they're making too much noise, then I have to close it. I do have a fan inside there to circulate everything. But for the most part, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. JJ Squad, this is the daily cleaning. Be mindful, I pressure wash the bird cage and the garage twice a week, just to keep it clean inside there, because I don't want it to be stenching. I have that stench in there, and then that stench build up and go into the house. Hopefully, man, hopefully within the next yeah, it's gonna be 2 years. I'm actually gonna be leaving this place, man. I'm going ahead and build in Willacoochee and start my own bird business. And be mindful, y'all don't know it yet, but I'm going to post later on. A surprise, one step closer to my future dream. Check me out. Be mindful. When breeding birds, it's not the same as breeding like dogs or cats. Man, they have to be bonded. They have to have be mindful. Once in a lifetime, you have that once in a lifetime true partner, and that's how it is when it's pertaining to macaws. They have one they bond to one person or one animal, and that's what I'm trying to get these two to do. If they don't do it, then I'm gonna have to end up buying more birds to see if they pair together. That's some of the downfall that people don't know, that a lot of times you'll see birds, because those birds don't bond, then you just have a bird that's not breeding, or you could say not making you any money. Me personally, I want to make money, but I love birds. So if a bird does not breed with one of my birds, they'll be inside the house playing with my kids and having fun. You know what I'm saying? So once again, appreciate everybody for tuning in. I didn't know how to speed everything up. I know the noise was pretty loud. But let me let y'all see what kind of pressure washer I do have, just in case you want to get one too. Let's see. Clean machine, 3400 psi. It's actually pretty good. I had this for probably like maybe 2.5 years. It's been doing pretty good for me. I do need to change the pressure heads because I guess you know how you throw your water hose down and then it end up damaging the hose. So I'm gonna have to get another one of those. Actually, I got. I'm gonna try this out and see how good that does. But yeah, the cage came out real good. No doo-doo stains. Hello. Say that again. Hello. Do I got you on video? Let me see if I got you on video first. All right, say it now. Say hello. She love being outside, so I'm gonna mystify her later on today because she out here in the sun. So I'm gonna mystify her and she'll be good to go. Once again, JJ Squad signing out.